a junior, so he'll be graduating next year. I also want to acknowledge Paul Scott. In the scooter, Paul has been working with our kids since the beginning too. He's been in and out of our program. He's been in my youth group before the school existed, and just has a broken heart for kids in our school. And so he's been a great partner as well. Dakota is one of our current students. Mark Cordova is here. He's one of our life coaches extraordinaire. Dr. Gary Kruger's life coach. Sharon Kruger's life coach, the one I was talking about earlier, not to bring any attention to her. We have Phil Hatcher with us, whose son also came to our school. And so just it's a family effort here. It's a family effort, and I'm very thankful for that, as I said. So I'm going to read out of Philippians 4 because the group sessions that we have and all the thinking and all the behavioral change and cognitive behavioral therapy, if you want to use the popular word, it all runs through Philippians 4, 8 through 13. And so this is the basis for what we teach our kids. Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. Whatever you have learned or received or heard from me or seen in me, put it into practice, and the God of peace will be with you. Our world is lacking peace. Our world is full of confusion. And in the midst of that, I have a burden to teach kids to meditate on the very things that were listed there and put them into practice more than just meditating on them. And we have a high expectation of accountability in our program. And we call our kids to be very self-aware and to examine their own hearts, and then to have all the support and unconditional love that they need around them to change what they think is next, and to work together to find that what's next, and to understand that quick down, quick up, one of the principles that we share, that when you fall down in life, you're quick to get up and try again. If at first you don't succeed, try again, Scripture says. We teach our kids other lessons, like if you're harboring bitterness or lack of forgiveness, bitterness is a poison you drink expecting to hurt somebody else. We teach them the difference between forgiveness and reconciliation. We teach them that true intimacy comes from the development of trust over time, and that as relationships climb the stairs of intimacy, without enough trust and time, you'll fall down those stairs. We teach our kids other lessons, like you can't control that birds are going to fly over your head, but you have a choice whether they do what? Whether they live there. Not that. I heard what you said. Whether they... On you. Yeah. Thank you, Austin. And that's true, too. You have a choice. You can... Yeah. Right? If you can move fast enough or wear a hat, right? At risk. So... You all right, Sarah? So, all of those lessons translate to people who know they're supposed to be here and know that God is using being here to move their lives and propel their lives forward. I'm blown away when I hear kids, like one that's sitting here, that I'm not going to publicly out him, but was sharing that he knows that God put him in this place. He knows that God made this possible. He knows that, good morning. Another one of our students walked in, Mr. Connor, right there. He's a senior. He'll be graduating next December. He said that he knows that the timeline in his life led to him being at this school, and that he doesn't know where he'd be with this school. That he said most likely he'd be smoking lots of weed and doing lots of shrooms if he wasn't here and hadn't learned a different way. And it's things like that that get me to say praise God every morning, and get me to say, okay, Lord, what do you want today? Which life's going to be touched? And I just want to be an ambassador of God's love in kids' lives, and not try to figure out what's next for them or what intensity or any of those things, because that's God's job. This was a unique year. I had the privilege of having my own son on my staff all year. He's an adult and is a freshman in college and taking a bunch of online classes. You feel old now, don't you? Can you believe that? He used to hold Caden like right here. And And so he did his schoolwork at the school, and in the process bonded with our students and was truly a leader among them, and grew pretty amazing relationships with them. And that was an amazing thing for me to witness as a father. It was pretty cool. So, and then the last thing that I want to say thank you is to all the moms in here. We do this on Mother's Day. We used to do it on Father's Day, but we changed our school year. And I have some people that say, why Mother's Day? Well, I can't think of a better Mother's Day gift for some of our moms than to watch their kid graduate. Right? Happy Mother's Day, Lynette. Lynette is graduating her second child from here. This one's a little bit more compliant still, right? Yeah. Lachelle, if you're watching this, I meant every last sound of that those words. Right? Yeah. Cops bringing kids to school. Yeah, I remember those days. Might have those days again. It'll be Breeze and Bo bringing kids to school, and they'd wish the cops had come and gotten them. So it'll be great. Breeze is scary. He's on our staff now. He is scary. Very soft. Is he scary, Riker? You can speak to that as being his new project? Yeah, he's excited. He's so excited about his new project. Breeze and Bo are rubbing their hands together and going, man, we feel so blessed to have Riker as our project. I think I'm going to wrap the hand of God around his throat and ask for forgiveness later. It'll be great. Yeah. That's a quote. All right. So, welcome to graduation. We're going to start, and I'm going to bring Sarah up here. Yes, you said you would. You can come up here and cry then. We were all wishing you would cry years ago, so now we get to see it. Right? Yeah. It's better than watching you stomp down Marietta Road mad at the world, picking you up like, can I give you a ride home? It's not safe for you to be out here. I'll kick all their butts. I don't care who it is. Yeah, come on up. Yes, she would have. So a special story I have. Here we go. So a kid in the school called her a name that's not so nice. And I was a lot heavier than I am now. I was probably closer to 300 pounds. And she decided that she didn't like what he said to her. So she went after him. And it took all of my strength to pull her off of him. Does that sound right? Yeah. Mom and Dad, that sounds right. But I will tell you that I've been blown away watching, hi Bo, watching Sarah become a wife and a mom and let the Lord grab her heart. She's Farmer Sarah, right? Yep. All these animals, teaching your kids science through a farm, teaching your daughter to read, mostly, right? We like math better, right? Do you like math or words better? Math. She's a wizard with math, but science, man, this kid could run a farm for you. Why are you burnt, Mom? You're all red, Mom. So I would have these amazing sessions with Sarah. She'd bring in her schoolwork, and I'll tell you, Sarah and Jeremy it'd be done, man. There'd be all this work done, and it was done right, and then I'd test Blaine on it, and Blaine had done it, and she'd done a good job on it. We're really proud of you. But I want you to speak to a second about now and then. Yeah, there's Dad. Bo. Uh-oh. All right. So you take this.
Okay.
What is it like? What's your journey felt like, and how happy are you now versus where you were?
It's like night and day difference.
It's like, okay, tell us about it.
I don't know.
So what's it feel like to be graduating your daughter from here when you were a graduate here?
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
You've been crying.
Yes.
Okay.
I cry really easily.
So when
now.
you wake up each day, what are you grateful for?
Life and my kids and Jeremy and the farm and everything. Jeremy's like, I'm not involved.
Jeremy and the farm.
Yeah.
And what's God done in your life? Open, vague question.
Everything. I don't know. Changed everything.
Mm-hmm. Everything. And there's Mom.
Mm-hmm.
There's Dad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they were here for you. They're here for Blaine, and they're corralling Bo. And so now speaking to Blaine as your daughter, as running her graduation, what challenge or what blessing or what do you want to say to her as a mom? Come here, Blaine. Come here. Over here.
That she's beautiful and smart and
There you go. I'll take the microphone. Yep. Yep. One angry young lady.
Yeah.
So, let me turn it right side up. Hope Learning Academy, Canyon Lake, California. This certifies that Blaine Ivy Hayden has satisfactorily completed a course of study prescribed for graduation from this school, is therefore awarded this kindergarten diploma, given this 14th day of May, 2023, signed by me, your principal. I'm very proud of you. See that? You earned that. And now it's on to bigger and better things as a first grader and helping Bo become a kindergartner soon, right? Yeah, Bo's ready, man.
Oh yeah.
Bo's ready. So I'm very proud of you. There's that, and we're going to move your tassel from right to left. You are a kindergarten graduate. Congratulations. Take my hand. Shake my hand. Congratulations. And congratulations, Sarah and Jeremy. You can sit down now. I can't believe you stood up here all this time. She's so shy. She's so shy. And you did so good. I'm so proud of you. So proud of you. So I want to say a word, and we're streaming this on purpose because I want to say a word about Levi Hardcastle, who could not be with us today. He is one of our graduates, and he made a very adult decision, and I'm very proud of him. I pressured him a little bit to be here today, and he stood his ground and said no. And here's why he stood his ground. So Levi's been through some hard times. I'm not going to display all of